Platinum Tour Week 2 kicks off for the Nevada Hospital Open at Corsfield Church Club. Last week was okay. We came out pretty strong, didn't finish the weekend the way that we would have liked to. So hoping for a bit of a turnaround. I know that it is easier scoring conditions here in the first. So I am assuming that just means because we're off of the white tees here that it's shorter and thereby just more gettable. We got high winds out of the east, very soft fairways, soft greens, so everything is pretty receptive and moderate green speeds to go with it. So stuff's not going to roll out too bad. So we're going to see what we can get after here. I know that we've got a few 19 unders through the first round, which is kind of insane. I don't necessarily expect to do that myself, but hey, I would absolutely love it if we could do that. And right off the rip, what an excellent start. Way faster than anything that we had done in any of our warm-up stuff. So that's perfect. Maybe there's a little bit of adrenaline. I don't know. We're still in like territory where we can get to the green. But this is probably gonna be a long return putt from here. I think we just kind of go 4-iron, full off, full backspin, set ourselves out here. Just try and get ourselves somewhere close. There we go, that's better. Got the low end of the stick, so that's tough, but I do think we can still get ourselves up and down here. 27 yards. I want to give a little bit of rollout because everything is soft. Ah, that came out so far to the right. Okay, we have a chance to still get out of here with the birdie. Not the prettiest start, because we just don't give ourselves the chance for that eagle. But that's okay. We have a chance here. All right. Come on, putt. Back of the cup. Okay. Salvaged the horrible tee shot for a birdie. I'll absolutely take it. Very, very big scramble out the gate. Also, thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Gonna need all of the support and energy if we're gonna put together some big scoring now. This should tail some wind. I think if you can somehow get it up onto here and just get it feeding back. Come on. Nice big 3-wood. Oh, beautiful. Come on. Well, it's a little short. So it's gonna be it's not gonna be an ideal putt. It took a hard kick to the left. Well, that is most unfortunate. Just carried a little bit less. I think I was just thinking that maybe we'd get some pretty big release. All right, so uphill and it's softer, should still roll out a little bit. So let's still just bank on maybe a little bit of fast. Pulled it a little bit too. I don't quite follow that. Soft greens, but the bounce is a bit strong. So a little bit weird to me in that regard. Okay, so we want the ball to end like there. All right, we're kind of hitting this firm, just right out on that left edge. Go back into the hole. Okay, so still able to get up and down for the birdie. 2 eagle opportunities, though, in the first 2 holes, and we only come up with birdies. So, in the grand scheme of things, not great, but hey, it's still 2 scores. So, if we can keep plugging away at birdies, you know, hopefully the Eagles will find their way home. All right, so 12-footer down. Fair amount of wind back and in, and I kind of think that 2 of these might just counteract. I don't really want to get too flirty with it. So we're just going to play this shot here. Have the wind bring it back. Come on, keep going right. Keep going right. Carried a little bit deep, but soft green, so, I mean, that's perfect distance. Little bit of an overread. Oh, is it raid day? Is it raid day? All right. All right. What's going on, Jordan? How we doing? Welcome on in, everybody, from Jordan's stream. We are just getting things pretty well underway here, so welcome on in. We are on the 3rd hole of round 1, trying to dial up the perfect putt. And we do. We're doing pretty good, Jordan. We're doing pretty good. 2 missed eagle opportunities, or, well, the first one we didn't really miss the eagle opportunity because we just kind of sucked off the tee, but, you know, first 2 holes were eagle opportunities. A little bit off base with them, but 3 birdies through 3 holes. A little bit slow. I'm gonna need the kick out of the rough here, and I know it's softer, so we might not get it. Yeah, I was playing it out towards the right-hand side here because to me this just looks like we get so much more grass to work with. Obviously, the heavy rough kind of throwing us for a loop here, but if we can keep our head down and keep things going strong here, we might still be able to get ourselves close enough to score. Now, I know if we go full lob wedge, like, our best case scenario is well short of the hole. And this sand wedge is definitely long. So, we're, needing some shape, and I don't think the wind is going to be too big of a factor here because it's a wedge out of the rough. A little bit of a push, but this feeds right to left. Come on, release down there. Settle. Settle. What a recovery shot. What a recovery shot. All right, so, I mean, the whole game plan there is to be on the right-hand side to give ourselves green to work with. But that went better than we could have anticipated. So if you end up in the bunker here, that's a tough shot, but it's into an uphill. If you're over here, you've got some green to work with. You're from the fairway, that's a short shot. I just wonder... Is there any way that you can drive this green? I don't know that there is. I like kind of want to find out. But I feel like the wind is too strong. I feel like you're like 20 yards short. At best case scenario, we could probably land it here. But I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Because I think around the green we have enough room to work. So let's try the overpower. 103 fast. The 103 I don't think is enough. But that's not really all that bad of a spot to be, I don't think. I really don't think it is. I know based on how things went earlier that this should come out to the right quite a bit. You wanted that to go, Hemo? I needed it. I knew 103 wasn't enough. It's like I have to pull out like a 106 or something to give it a chance. But it's really not that bad, because I kind of trusted that I can keep most of that swing under control. I mean, I'm putting a lot of faith in it, but kind of figure if I can get it mostly right, I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm going to go just a little bit longer here. I hit it fast and way over hit it, geez. All right, 96%. That's not the greatest of splashes. 1 out of 4 from 50-yard flops today. Yeah, it's just not the ratio you want to have, right? All right, and this is downhill behind, so... Get in there! Get in there! Huge up and down. All right, 5 for 5. 5 for fighting. 640 yards, so that means full off, full backspin. Give it a slight draw and just send it, try and get as much distance out of this as we can. Little bit fast, peeling towards that left-hand side, but I do think this kick's right for us. Beautiful. All right. 283 yards. That's definitely a lot of yards. $11 yards up, not on a great lie. So we are probably going to land that first part here, and it's very soft fairways. So, I mean, are we trying to D off the D is the question? Because that just ends up being a lot to ask of it. I don't... Something like there, and then, I mean, you're basically watching this thing shoot out to the right, uphill and with a little bit of wind, but I don't know. This is kind of a shot in the dark. We just got to get it somewhere close to the green and go from there. Oh, that's pulling a little bit more left than I would have liked. That's the distance. I mean, we're going to have a shot at it. We're on the green. Maybe. I think so. All right, so green and under regulation. It's a long putt. 48-footer way back up the hill, but again, we're looking at 2 and hopefully looking at at least a birdie here. So just gotta get a read on these. See, that starts going back the other way, and then it comes back here. This is tough to gauge. I'm gonna kind of have to give this a bit of the eye test, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna go a little bit further. All right. Come on, for eagle to go 7 under through 6. Ah, I gave it the last adjustment and I shouldn't have. All right. My bad. I made the last adjustment out to the right. Should not have done it. Should have trusted. But we're 6 under through 6. Yeah, just gave it that eye test and was like, nah, there's no way. But it was way. All right, this should carry. And now it's going to be time for pitch number 1. Pitch number 1 on the round. So far, we have not had any. This is uphill into wind a little bit. Which we know that wind is going to play, but I don't think we're going to lose enough distance off of it, question mark? Because it's diagonal. I'm going to give just like a little bit of loft and backspin. Kind of try and put the brakes on it. Not a good plane and tempo combo. Good distance though, had the bite. All right, putter has been pretty good for us so far today, so gotta hope that we can keep that going. All right, gotta make sure that swing is on plane. The adjustments are working. The adjustments are working. So far. I don't want to jinx it. But, yeah, looking pretty good at the moment. So, even though the swing is sometimes letting us down, it's nice when there's a putter in the bag that you can make up strokes with. 27 round, yeah, it's 27 putt round 2 inbound. I hope not. I hope not. I was talking about it earlier. You know, Scud kind of on Thursday after our rounds didn't go so hot. You know, he put me back on to maybe you should be doing some counting. So that is in fact what I have done. Took a little bit of time trying to get a little bit of counting going. Figure out something that works for me. a little bit better than the last time. Should have a nice hop and stop. Can only count on faster greens, Kara. So far, it's working for the 134s. But yeah, I do have that fear that on something like... something like the 117s like we had last week. But we're rolling. We're rolling so far. 8 birds through 8 holes. I would say you can't ask for much better than that, but on a course like this, you actually can. You actually can ask for more than this, but we're not going to. Alright, we gotta make up 18 yards to get to the hole, which obviously not all of that needs to come through the air, but with it being slower greens and softer greens, you kind of do have to make up a good chunk of it airborne, so... Can get a few yards from this wind. Probably get us somewhere out in like the 190 ballpark. There's still 14 yards to go. Even if I squeeze it out 12, I think we're going to have to go 6 iron and loft it maybe like there. We're just trying to get it back into that back right portion. Or back left. Don't go back right, please. Okay. Thought it was slower than that. Come on, release up that hill. I just took a little bit too much off of it, but we're up top. And the thing is, we're leaving ourselves in a range that is usually quite problematic, but I'm putting a lot of faith in my ability to get these putt reads down. Alright, so, I mean, this first part, we're already breaking quite a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna go somewhere out like here. A little bit firm. Okay, a little bit firm. It was weird because that, like, mid portion, it was breaking quite a bit, and then it kind of flattens out for a little section there, and trying to gauge, like, okay, how much was it going to actually break? Did not have the easiest time judging that. So just ended up playing a little bit too much. Alright, got a little excited off the tee there. Quite fast, but we are nice and steady in the green. The uphill, little bit of luck. I need a little bit of D-loft and a little bit of spin here, I think. One hop, go in. Or bite there. You know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely take that. I don't have to hole them all out as much as I want to. Like, I really, really want to hole everything out. Tap in birdie. Keep it rolling. Pause played it here before we listen to rap while streaming. This is on the Pretzel Rocks Lo-Fi playlist. So It's kind of got that, oh, what? Here it go. Like Far East movement. It's kind of got a Far East movement vibe to it. I think that's an accurate statement. All right, we're gonna go a little bit long on this and let it come back. Nasty falsetto. I definitely live in the higher registers, yeah. Well, that's maybe a little bit shorter than I was hoping. It's playable. It's playable. Thought we would land a little bit more left. Ooh, that's got quite a bit of break. These guys are pretty nasty. All right, something out here. Come on. Oh, come on. You're going to really break that much on me. Holy cow. Look at that thing. Just like around the world. I mean, I gotta trust it. Holy cow. All right, so that had way more break than anything that we've had so far in this round. Oh, gap wedge. Little pitch shot. Landed somewhere in here. Another raid? It really is raid day. This is raid number 3 in the past 40 minutes. Thank you guys very, very much. Pat, what's going on, man? How are you doing? How was the stream? What were you up to? Welcome on in, Raiders. We are mid-round 1 of Plat. Oh, pulled it a little bit. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. I don't want you to go off the green here. Dang. That pull is killer. That pull is killer, and that wind definitely seems to have eaten it quite a bit more than I would have expected. Alright. Still had the chance, though, to get this. That's just a little bit left. Alright. Rougher stretch of holes here at the turn, but still plenty of golf to go. 33 under after 2 on Plat. Very nice. Very, very nice. See, is it worth driving this down here? I don't think so. I don't want to lay it up too much. Probably put myself into a full wedge. Hey, what's going on, Seb? Welcome back. Let's get more eagles like last time. I know, I'm eagleless. I'm maidenless right now. Eagles only. Well, that's how that round started. Felt like that might be the only way we score in round 3 last week. Or round 2. Round 2. YouTube memes are so... I feel like the YouTube stuff is going pretty well right now. Very much point and shoot kind of course so far. No, the conditions will become evil in the final 2. It's been point and shoot to a certain extent, but some of the holes I still feel like I still gotta work some things out on. Like this right here. Yeah, there's enough with some of the fairway lies that definitely cause some issues. It's like this, I feel like I'm like 10 yards past the hole if I play it stock. I don't want to balloon it too much and end up way short, but, you know, we've got to... I think if we go something like this... Oh, that's distance. That's money. Sit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's still such a touchy putt. It's still such a touchy putt, because I think it's gonna... I have to expect it to take this break hard at the end. And that almost misses high, so that is, like, the one thing that we're concerned about. But we get off the birdie stretch, or the par stretch there. We don't want to get off the birdie stretch. We got off that already. I didn't like it. Alright, if we get a nice drive here, give ourselves a wedge of some sort. That is right down the pipe. Only had one eagle the first 2 rounds. It was a 71-yard pitch in round 2. Yeah, I've yet to see the eagle. We've been close. We've been beating around the bush. All right, I think this is going to be an opportune moment for us. Get a little bit of distance here. It's not going to carry that much further. Maybe just give it some roll. Pushed it a little fast. I maybe gave that a little bit too much roll. Alright, the fast kind of got us going down the hill, but we still have... I mean, we're still putting ourselves in these shorter... this short, long putt range to just give ourselves the chance. And I think here, if we go just a touch to the right, I think that's going to be exactly what we need. Get in the back of the cup. All right, one more par 5. Maybe let's make an eagle here. Hey, what's going on, TFR? Welcome back, man. Had excellent tempo. Yeah, I feel like our tempo and stuff has been pretty good. Swing playing and tempo has been rocking and rolling for the most part. Putting has been the biggest thing for us. Putting has been the absolute biggest thing for us. All right. 258. Uphill. Lie. See, if I go hybrid, though, I think I just never get there. I think I even flirt with not making it onto the green. Alright, I gotta go pretty far to the right, I feel like. Pull and fast. Pull and fast, which just like none of that stuff is gonna help you to cut back against wind like that. Alright, well, Let's try resuming then. Okay, so we've got should land a little bit short. If I bring this back, should land a little bit shorter. The hop and release, obviously we don't want it to be anything too crazy. All right. Well, hopefully that didn't deter the whole round. You just couldn't give me one. Ugh. All right. No eagle. We've got our work cut out for us coming back up the hill. Return the chip in the air. I mean, I put in chat that we should be back and got confirmation that things were good, so I went. All right. Another birdie on the card. Unfortunately, no shot at eagle there. We just didn't get ourselves into prime position. Now, do we try and go pitch here is the question. I think we kind of have to go with the drive. That should be pretty good for us. It's not really the lie is actually not as bad as it initially seemed like it might be. Let this shot come out just a little bit to the right. Wind hold it up towards the left. Not fast though, just sending us way offline. Not planting a lot of them like right next to the hole. Definitely leaving ourselves still quite a bit of work. Get in there. All right, 2 to go. 2 to go. Lots of birdies here today. Still crazy to see those 19 unders, but like I get it. If you can play your shots right and you just end up with the right attempts at eagle and you actually sink it, we have given ourselves really not much for eagle putts. Had some near misses on chips and things of that nature. All right. Big 8-iron here. A little bit slow. That's okay, though. Give the hop and a little release. Beautiful. Come on, gotta convert, though. Gotta convert. One down. 1 to go. So proud right now? What are we proud of exactly? 420 yards. Okay, I know this is boneheaded, but like, is this something we can get after? Slow, but it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, because I'm on the left-hand side, so that slow, like, was actually okay in that situation. All right, downhill, downwind. I mean, what? If you get this into, like, the 330s, 340, overpower, and then bound it down. I mean, really, it's just about... Can you get it down for some sort of, like, chip? Or flop shot or something? But it's risky, because if we don't get it... If we don't get it, I'm just gonna camber out into the rough and leave myself with something dumb. So let's actually take 3-wood up the high side of the fairway. I so badly want to just bomb it there, though. Like, put every... I know, oobs. I know. It's the lame thing to do, but I know that the risk is more than the reward. Hope I make bogey. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. $94. I mean, that's just way too much, right? That's just way too much. Full loft is going to take us well short of this. Why are you the way that you are? What's going on, Lucas? I don't know, man. Somebody hurt him. I don't know who. I don't know why. Well, maybe I know why, but I don't know who. Alright, I don't know. This might be too short. The fast. Get on the green. Nope. Okay. Gonna have to do a little chipperoo here. I'll hit it low. All right. Well, we made a fool of the last hole, but we don't give Uber the satisfaction of a bogey, and that's all that matters. In the clubhouse at 14 under, 5 strokes off the lead. I know it's quite a bit, some big scores out there, but there's 3 rounds to go. So if the putter is looking this good, if we can hit a few more better shots, maybe we can convert some eagle chances in the rest of the rounds.